everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be diving into the intoxicating world of YSL with YSL's Black Opium Over Red. This renowned luxury brand is known for creating captivating fragrances, but we're gonna see if this one really lives up to the hype. So if you guys want to find out, go ahead and stay tuned. Now first off, I really want to jump into the packaging. At first glance, it kind of looks like the other boxes for YSL Black Opium, but it has this gorgeous, almost like dark cherry red band around the box. And they were also able to incorporate that deep cherry red color in the actual name of the perfume on the box as well. And I really like how they did that. But this is what the box and the bottle look like up close. So that is what the box and the bottle look like up close. And I'm not totally sure if it was showing up that well on camera, but the actual bottle is this deep red, almost blood-like red color. If you're looking at the bottle in the dark, it almost just looks like a regular black bottle, but when you hold this up to the light, that rich color is really able to shine through. I really think that that is a beautiful but subtle detail that they threw in there. And even though shape-wise, this version of YSL Black Opium, from a distance, it kind of looks like all of the other flankers, but they were still able to throw that touch in there to make it stand out from the others. And this is a pretty new fragrance as well. It was launched in early 2024, and this fragrance does come in 4 different sizes, so you really have a lot of options when purchasing this fragrance. There's a 1 ounce, a 1.6 ounce, a 3 ounce, and a 0.33 ounce, which is like a travel size spray. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the notes of this fragrance. In the top notes, there's cherry and green mandarin. In the middle notes, there's jasmine, orange blossom, and black tea. And in the base, there's Madagascar vanilla, coffee, and Indonesian patchouli leaves. So just from looking at the notes, I am able to see that it has that standard YSL DNA with the coffee and the vanilla, but it does have a few other notes thrown in there. So let me go ahead and give this a spray and let you guys know what it smells like. This fragrance is nothing short of stunning. Personally, this is my favorite version of YSL's Black Opium. In my opinion, it's a lot sweeter than the other ones. As soon as you spray it, you do get a lot of those coffee notes because it is almost like the main feature of Black Opium, but you also get a really strong, juicy cherry note as soon as you spray it, and it just smells terrific. And unlike a lot of the fragrances in my collection, I was able to smell this in person before I purchased it. And that was really what made me want to get it in the first place. But y'all, even after I smelled this fragrance, I did have a time and a half trying to purchase it. The first Sephora that I went to and was able to smell it, I fell in love after the first spray, but they didn't have any in stock. But I was doing my trip shopping for New York, so I was just like, okay, I have other things to do. And there's a Sephora everywhere, so I was like, when I get to New York, I'm gonna go to a Sephora and try to purchase this fragrance. So I get to New York, we have an awesome time. I go to the Sephora in Times Square, which now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have went to a different one. But the sales associate was looking through the drawers. She checked in their online system and she was just like, okay, we don't have it at all. I was just like, really? How? To say I was disappointed was an understatement. So fast forward, I get back home and I decide to go to one of those little Sephoras inside Kohl's. I go into that one, I see it, the sales associate looks. They didn't have the size that I wanted. The only size that they had was the 3 ounce. And while I do love this fragrance, I didn't love it that much to buy that much of it. And especially for the price, I was just like, I think I could wait for it. After that, me and my sister were just like, okay, forget it. We're gonna go get food because she was looking for something else that she was trying to buy too that day. And neither one of us could get what we were looking for. So we're just like, you know, we're just gonna call it a day. We're gonna go look for food. And next to the restaurant that we went to, there was another Kohl's and they had a little Sephora inside. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna see if they have it. I go in there, they don't have it. Like at all. They were completely sold out. They didn't have the purse spray. They didn't have any of the sizes. And when I heard that, I was really shocked because from the reviews that I was seeing online, in my opinion, people weren't too pleased about this fragrance. They were just like, it's just like every other YSL Black Opium flanker. And that was part of the reason why I didn't purchase it immediately when it launched, because I thought it was just gonna smell like the regular Black Opium. I was just like, what's the point? And I already do have a lot of cherry fragrances in my collection, but when I was actually in person in a lot of these stores and realized that I couldn't find it anywhere, I was just like, okay, maybe people really do like this fragrance. So I just went home and ended up purchasing it online, which I could have did in the first place, but there is something special about being able to buy a fragrance in store and just have that experience. So after I got it in the mail, I was actually able to wear this fragrance. And you guys, the lasting power of this scent is amazing. I will say when it dried down on my skin, those vanilla and coffee notes really last on your skin for a while. The cherry note, on the other hand, I could smell it a little bit on my skin when I first sprayed it. But when it got to like the 4 and 5 hour mark, those coffee and vanilla notes were almost all I was smelling. So I bought a little remedy for that, and I ended up going out and purchasing just a regular cherry scented oil that I can layer with this just to make that cherry combination last way longer. And in the future, I might purchase a purse spray just to keep around. So if I do want to refresh it and have that juicy burst of cherry, I could just do a little spritz and do that instead if I don't have the oil with me at the time. But you guys, I am so happy that I purchased this scent. I'm not totally sure how well this will work in the summer heat. This is definitely something that I feel would be better suited for the fall and the winter months, or if you do decide to wear it in the spring and the summer, use it as like a special occasion scent or nighttime scent, because I do believe it is on the heavier side. This is not a super light fragrance. It definitely has a lot of weight to it. This is definitely one that I will be reaching for frequently come fall and winter. It is a very, very sophisticated and classy scent, and it's something that I definitely recommend that you guys try out. As always, I will have this fragrance linked below in the description box so that you guys can check it out and purchase it there if you would like to. And also, if any of you guys have tried YSL Black Opium Over Red, let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see all of you guys next time. Bye.